What's up, world? What's up, world? This is the SNS podcast. I am DT, the middle child.
Don K.O. the older.
Dylan, aka Son of the Wave, youngest son.
And we are back again with another episode, man. And once again, you know our thing. We got a special guest with us, man. We got a homie of ours that I've known for a long time. And a lot of our friends are, you know, just from one of our, you know, favorite art pastimes, which is music. Like, we all do music. Y'all know that I do music. Dylan, KO, we all do music. And we met this brother through like our journey and, you know, in music, man. And we're gonna let him introduce himself, man. What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, it's Boss Haymakar in this bitch, man. I'm doing straight, man. As a motherfucker. My niggas in this bitch, man. It's a blessing to be in this bitch.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah, our little homie Boss, man. Like, you know, I met him through his brother, Courtney, or Cool Courtney, as most of y'all would know. And he, you know, that's his big brother. And, you know, just through this journey, man, just met him. And I just thought it'd be a good idea to bring him on because, you know, our thing and our thing as a podcast is we want to have, you know, people from different walks of life, different areas of life to just come on and be able to talk and be vulnerable and tell us about, you know, when's the last time somebody asked you, how was your day? You know what I mean? That shit is rare as hell, especially coming from a man. Like, to legitimately get asked, man, how was your day? So we just here to just kick shit, talk, trip, catch up. I ain't seen them, I don't know how long. So
They're my nigga. They're my young nigga. They're my guy. I'm glad that be a little about chop it up. You know what I'm saying? We don't be on no everyday shit, but we chop shit up. Man, he do my tats. And man, bruh, just a 100 young nigga been 100 since I first met him.
Fuck then, he doing tattoos.
Yeah, he talented.
Man, bro, do all this
music,
shit.
videos. Like, I've always known him when I knew him, like, as a young nigga. He was always he was ready to do whatever, like, and learn whatever. You know what I mean?
It don't matter how long a nigga done see y'all niggas. Y'all still my niggas.
Yeah,
like,
it's love.
Regardless.
It's
like,
love.
I don't never
It's
change
love.
just because you don't see a nigga, that don't mean you don't, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, for sure.
We all just grown, handling business, going through our shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when niggas change up through all that, that's how you know that.
Yeah, so like that's how you can honestly say, you know, I hate the term like real nigga, but like that's how you can honestly say that you a real nigga. Is if you don't see a person for years and years and years, and when you see them, it's love. Like they show you the same love as if it was the last time y'all kicked it. You can really, you know, that can stamp you as like a person that could be considered a real nigga. Like you left a real impact on their life. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about Boss, bro. It's love. It ain't nothing but love. I have nothing negative to say about Lil Bro at all. You know what I mean? And I'm not just saying this because I'm in front of a microphone. Like, this is facts. So, how y'all feeling, man? I didn't ask y'all. How you feeling, KO? How you feeling, Wave? How y'all feeling?
Me, I'm doing a little better today. I got a chance to see my son. We kicked it, so, you know what I'm saying? I'm better, you know what I'm saying? That little cloud that was over a nigga, it's kind of, you know, I see a little sunshine. But, you know, seeing him let me know, and by him telling me, you know, Dad, it's going to be okay. Shit just to hear it come out of child mouth. You know what I'm saying? He a kid feeling like this shit. I'm grown ass man. I've been through, live way longer than you. So I should be feeling like that too, because I done overcame more shit than him. You know what I'm saying? He telling me, Dad's gonna be alright. Shit, I ain't gonna let it kind of juice me up like, yeah, bro, you right, fool. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how it be like that sometimes. Your kid can say something to you and make you be like, damn, you right, bro. Them ain't no but 11, you know what I'm saying? He saying it like, Dad, it's gonna be alright. So shit, I ain't gonna let it kind of lift my spirit. And man, made me start made me ready to get back on my grind, bro, like I supposed to. Clear-minded and focused. You know, when you ain't focused and clear-minded, you can't see shit. You're gonna be running into walls and everything. So shit, I feel like I'm ready, bro.
Well, how you doing, bro?
That just motivated me. But nah, I feel really good, man. I had a good weekend. I've been out. I ain't been out in so long, bro. Like I ain't been out in a minute. So like, that was pretty dope. we went to this. I don't know if you want to call it like a festival, but it's like for underground music and shit like that. Yeah, you know what I mean. And so we went to that joint, and it was some people that like emailed me probably like 2 years ago to perform with that shit, but I didn't want to do it and shit like that. And then I was just in there just like being around music, and I ain't been around music in a long time.
I bet that felt good.
So but yeah, cause like the way I was looking at it was from a totally different perspective. Like the engineer, the sound man there, he was like on the side. You know how they have it at shows, and it was this one lady singing. She was the only person that didn't perform with vocals on top of her song. That's what made her shit. Even though the song was like, that would took her like to me out of everybody.
What you mean like she performed without the
so
like no track,
no track. So it was just her voice, bro.
She might have the instrumental and then just her. You get what I'm saying?
Was it just the instrumental?
It's just the instrumental and it was just her voice.
That's real performance.
That's real performance, but everybody else didn't do that.
I hate that shit. I hate rap concerts. I hate rap concerts when niggas be rapping over they rap.
I feel like
that shit piss me off. Like
that what you saying.
Yeah. Like if you got background vocals, like if you had ad libs on the track, that's cool. Yeah. But if you got like you play the song that's on Apple Music, you performing to that hoe. To me personally, that ain't performing.
Yeah, I feel like you can have your chorus. You can have your chorus on that. Like if you need to put your breakfast on. And so that was cool. And then the sound man, he did this one part when she was singing for like 10 seconds. Fool, he turned some reverb on. Then nobody catch that shit but me. And I went over there, I said, bro, that shit was hard as fuck.
He was like,
me and him started talking the rest of the night. We was like talking about the performance and shit.
That's the key to being an artist.
I know where he working.
That's the key to being an artist. Like we pay attention. Like when I go to concerts, some of the best songs that I catch now be like in the background. Yep. Like I be like at work, or I be at a restaurant, or I be in fucking the store, and you hear some shit just out of like just hear it,
and you hear every single word.
You instantly like, Siri, what is this song? And it's like, bro, this shit hard. Word, you get what I'm saying? And it could be a fucking classical song, it could be a jazz song, it could be anything. And that shit'll catch my ear, and I'll be like, damn. And I'll be playing that whole all week.
Sometimes you're right, bro. Nigga just hear sometimes nigga, I be stoned. So I be sitting there chilling. At a restaurant, wherever, and I start listening to the lyrics or some shit. I'm like, God damn, these folks cold as hell.
Movies and shows, when you an artist, like you really realize how important like music selection is on shows and movies and shit. Like that shit. That's why I love Insecure so much because
I watched that bitch.
Because like their music selection be like crazy.
There's been the best music selection for a TV show in a minute.
For a minute.
Insecure come with it.
How you feeling, boss? How you feeling, dog? Like how was your day? How was your week? Like where you been mentally, physically, emotionally? How you been?
How's your year been?
Shit, it's the beginning of the year, but shit just been productive. Like I just made a vow, like man. A nigga finna turn 30, it's like, nigga, go hard or go home, my nigga. Like, cause I know I got this shit. That's all I've been on. Like, man, I got this shit. I just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't applying full pressure. I ain't time to make a damn, and nigga gotta apply full pressure to the shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been really just trying to just remain calm, but you know what I'm saying? Lit at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop letting shit get to a nigga and just gone. You know what I'm saying? Do the shit a nigga wanna do, cause I bet not be old and be regretting this shit. Like,
for real.
I can't live like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I just been trying to pursue this shit.
Facts. I live my life like that. Like I say, like I wanna make sure as I grow older, like every decision that I made, can I live with it? You know what I mean? And if it's something that I'm not gonna ever say giving up on, or something I stop doing, something I stop fucking with. When I'm older, can I live with that decision? You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's just my whole thought process for sure. And like the first question that we want to start with you on this joint, and just kind of get your honest answer, your honest perspective, and we gonna kind of chime in like where we are and stuff too. Is that like?
Hold up, how you feeling though, bro?
How am I feeling?
How you feeling?
Okay, I mean I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Like today was a great day. I got a chance to take my 90-plus-year-old grandmother to a Memphis Tiger game, which we were talking about it, and when I was like I got tickets, she was like, "Oh, I would love to go," and I had tickets. You know what I mean? And I was able to do that for her, and just to see her face today. Just to see how much joy it brought to her, to be able to be in the arena, see a game live, like looking up at the lights. Like I just paid attention to all her movements and her emotions today. And just to see how the staff treated her at FedEx Forum, I got to give a big shout out to the FedEx Forum staff because they made this experience for her like great. Like we got a chance to go through like the players, like area, you know, where job be gritty in all the time. We got a chance to, you know, they rolled her through there. They had a wheelchair for her to get her to a seat. They helped her to a seat. It was VIP treatment for her. They got her a T-shirt. Like, it was just VIP treatment. So that was, like, the highlight of my week. And then
how they come about? Like, when y'all stepped in, they just off top started showing love?
Yeah, just kind of like, you know, the tickets I got was from the athletic director. He a customer of mine. So the tickets we got were, like, very, you know, great seats. And just me just going in and saying, hey, you know, my grandmother, you know, do y'all have a wheelchair, you know, then that you can get her to the seat, you know, when we went through the little entrance. He like, oh yeah, the dude was like, yeah, just come on, bring her up to the door. We gonna. And from there, it was just like they took over. You know, they took over from there. Like, you know, they just made sure that she was straight. And then everybody, one thing that I noticed too, is like everybody in the arena would grab her hand. Like even the people in the stands and shit would grab her hand, help her up, would make sure you okay. Like helping her throughout the way. So it's like the world is
this
it's
the opposite
good people,
side of the
bro.
city though, bro.
You know
people
what I mean?
Think Memphis like
and it was white, it was black, it was everybody was like, hey, you having fun? Like just checking on her, just make sure you good. Like everybody we walked by, and you know, and it was just like it made me feel good, bro. It just made me feel good to see her experience it. Plus we beat Houston by 20.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It was a dub on top of
then it was a dub, so she got a chance. So everybody was telling her, you need to come to more games. You are a good luck charm. Like, that made her feel good. You know what I mean?
I texted home today. I said, y'all know they finna win because my grandma at the game.
So that was just...
I texted them folks that today.
That was a great experience, man, for her to be able to see that. Because what people don't know is, like, we love sports, but our grandmother, like, is a baseball fan, like, basketball fan. Like, she loves sports. Like,
she loves sports.
Like, and it's embedded in all of us, you know what I mean? All of her grandkids are the same way pretty much. So it's just, you know, that was dope. And like that made my week. Plus I had a good weekend. I spent time with my daughter, my wife, like
with pops.
Yeah, you know, we took our pop shooting. We took our pop shooting this weekend. Yeah, we took our pop shooting this weekend. So it was
dope. That was a dope weekend.
Yeah, that shit was dope. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was dope, bro.
I needed it.
Like all of us, all the men there, all the Thomas men, and that shit was dope, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
We gotta do it more. Well, I feel like we as a family, we hang out a lot.
We do
compared to like the average.
Yeah, cause people try to tell me like y'all family stay doing shit. You stay on.
But I honestly don't want to see I don't want to be around nobody but my family.
Right. Yeah.
Don't nobody make me feel the way my family.
But is that bad?
It's emotion, pride, nostalgia.
Yeah.
Being strong.
You can be yourself.
In fact, though, when nigga around their family, nigga feel like
you around people like you.
You around people like me. My dad, I be feeling like like, cause he nigga, I seen him be 10 toes, he took care of nigga, you know what I'm saying, did his thing, you know what I'm saying, really showed me that you can work your ass off to get this money, you know what I'm saying, showed me a lot of shit, so, hell yeah, it's different around the family, like,
facts.
Especially when they solid, when niggas solid.
Thanks for Pop, cause I feel the same way about my Pop. My Pop showed me, bro, you can't quit, bro, you can get this shit, but you gotta work.
And one thing we proven is you can learn from your children. I feel like our Pops is learning a lot. Our mom and our Pops, they're learning a lot from their children.
But they at the age where they transitioning to like where I understand they adults. Because at one point in time, you know, parents,
they gonna always look at you as my baby.
They keep it with it. They gonna do that shit anyway.
You gotta live like the way I see it. But now it's on the other side. Sorry to cut you off, bro. But it's on the other side type shit. Like, and I think that's super dope. And that they accepting like life. That's how I view it in my eyes. They finally accepting like it's real out here. Like it's just life.
I had to tell my mom and them, I sold cocaine all that, man. Like one time they look like
get the fuck out my house. No, I'm just saying at one time they probably looked at you kinda.
You did that? I respect you telling me because I'm like, man, y'all come to me like
you can't be honest with your parents. Who can you be honest with? You know what I mean?
Man, they see your Nicky first.
Cause like that's my approach.
I just caught what he said.
That's my approach with like my daughter and shit. Like I'm learning, bro. Like damn, like she is her own person. Like right now she's.
You had a daughter first.
Did I cry? Hell yeah, I cried. That's the last time that was the last time I cried. Like and that was really one of our questions. It's like when was the last time you felt like overwhelmed with emotions and cried, and why? You know what I mean? And that's mine. Like my daughter being born.
I can tell you, man. You go ahead.
No, you got it. You got it.
I was just bumping some music like, nigga, you hard, nigga.
Yeah. We all been there before. We all been there before.
But listen to all the other shit. I got some shit I need you to hear too. You gonna be like, damn, fool. You gonna be like, damn, for real.
Well, we did a song called "Can't Give Up" with this girl named Raina. She was singing and shit. And we was in the studio one day, and we had our moms in there. It was me, Ro, and Yoji, and we had our parents in there. This was like the first time we let them hear like our project. We did the mixtape with Don Cannon, and we was like, we finna just go and premiere it to our parents first. We had them in the studio. You know how that shit feel when you let your parents hear your music. And that song came on, and I was like standing in front of the speakers and shit, and it was she just singing and shit. And that shit, I just got overwhelmed. I'm like, bro, this shit hard, and like this shit is talking to the people. You know what I mean? So that was the last time I like cried off one of my songs. For sure. Dylan had a few songs that he done that have got me emotional too.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Which ones? Well,
every time I see you perform, bro, every time I see you doing something, and like anybody, and I watch everybody vibe, I get emotional because you know I love music too.
I ain't never really had no chance to like ask nobody. So like,
yeah, I'm straight.
No, I'm good. When other people hear my music, like, what's the reaction in the crowd? Like
I watch it. That's why I get emotional because people be vibing. Real talk, bro. Even I done watch y'all do y'all shit. I watch the crowd, man. I'm like, damn, these folks doing it.
It's kind of difficult for me to answer because I think my perspective when it comes to you is like, I almost feel like I'm robbing in a sense. So I almost feel like I'm playing the game along with you in a sense. You get what I'm saying? So because I'm there when the songs are written, when the songs are recorded, when the songs are completed, rehearsals. Like, I'm normally sometimes your DJ, so I'm looking at it from a different perspective. Like, I just want it to be right and tight. Like, that's my thought process. Like, because I know if it's right and tight, they gon' fuck with it. Like, because I'm putting my time and effort into this situation is enough for you to know, like, my shit gotta be dope. Cause I'm a fuck, you know what I mean? Like my shit gotta be dope. Cause if not, I'm gonna tell you. Like I'm your big bro, I'm gonna tell you. But the simple fact that if you, this to anybody out there, if you got a homie around you and a friend around you that's putting his time, his effort, his energy into your dream, into what you trying to do, that mean that nigga believe in you, bro. That nigga legitimately believes in you.
Cootie, man.
So you should never question, like don't ever question him. Like always take care of him, always thank him, always tell him how much you appreciate him because that's your first fan. Like that's your fan. And I'm not just talking about me, but I'm just saying in general. Like that's the hardest thing to do as an artist to get the motherfuckers around you to fuck with you. Because normally they typically don't fuck with you until the world start fucking with you.
It was crazy if you get $1 million. You gonna fuck with them first. Why the fuck y'all ain't fucking with me first?
And they will promote an artist that they ain't never met before. That'll be on their social media. They'll be rocking to the song, playing it in the car with bitches. But if you get your homie on, you gonna be straight.
Right. You gonna be living just like that.
Just like that.
That never
be living just like that.
It never made sense.
Put that same effort into your nigga. They can do them other niggas, bro.
But if you don't rock with his music, I'll tell you this. Come and tell him. Yeah, that's why he won't expect
like,
it.
Yeah, bro.
It's just not my vibe. And I promise you, he gonna respect you more than anything ever. Now, if he a super sensitive, nigga, he might not. But if you're like a true artist, you can respect a person telling you they don't rock with it. Yeah. And then you know what he gonna do? He gonna try his hardest to make a song that you fuck with.
Real shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gonna make sure.
And he gonna
get the right reaction. I'm gonna make something and I'm gonna send it to you like, hey, you fuck with this.
See, and the way he know once he got you, he got one. Right. He got some. So, that's just, we can all relate. This is gonna be a good one because we can all relate as artists and stuff like that. So, but we never got your answer about like, when was the last time you cried, like got super emotional? You said you listened to your song, but like, kind of tell us about it.
Damn, what song was it? It was the Hustle All Week joint, like, cause I just like dropped the album, or like I was finna drop the album, and I was like, man, let me preview that, cause I always preview that motherfucker, cause I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be real with my damn self. But I was like listening to everything at first, like Trappers, the #1 joint came on, then #2 was hard, then #3 was hard, then when I put it on Hustle All Week, it just was. You know I'm about that cheese, of course. Haymakar, he's the source. Yeah. I know you see the score. I'm in the lead and more. Like they was just killing me. Like I'm in the lead and more. Like like when I was doing it, I felt that. And I'm like, bro, nigga got bars for like, and it just made me crack. Cause I'm like, nigga, you better not ever give up, nigga, cause you really got it. For you had this since you was a little nigga, fool. Like not even trying to be on no super pride shit. But I'm like, bro, I know this shit. You gotta be when it's about you, bro. Man, cause shit.
They always told us don't.
Yeah, but you got. They tell you that humble shit. That shit make you degrade yourself. Like, bro, you just supposed to be respectful to other people too. But you can't not yourself like so you a product like. Nike ain't gonna say my shoe straight. They gonna tell you that's the best fucking shoe you could have got. So I'm like,
you didn't learn anything from that Kanye documentary. That's what you can learn from that motherfucker.
I ain't seen it, but I need to watch it. I be watching Wu-Tang. Y'all watch that?
Yeah, hard too.
I already seen it. Okay, that whole song. That's us, nigga. Yeah, for sure. That whole turn about Wu-Tang the truth, nigga. That whole turn. I love this shit, but I'm gonna tell you shit y'all said.
That Kanye.
You don't know when I say cool head, then you don't know what I'm talking about.
Then I'm gonna fuck with that.
You don't really fuck with Kanye?
I fucked with that interview he did though. When bruh showed who he was, I knew he like he said, bruh said he was faking this shit at the beginning. Like he wasn't really that type of nigga, but he really was thugging. And I was like, yeah, I could tell he was faking. That's why I never fucked with Kanye. But when he said that, it was just how he was talking, coming. I was like, ah, damn, I fuck with Kanye.
And one thing I told Dylan, like he can always say he's heard me say 100,000 times is like when it comes to this shit, you gotta play the game. Like. You can't go on the baseball field talking about you finna score touchdowns. If you in the rap game, you gotta play the rap game. Like it sucks. It sounds terrible, but you gotta play the fucking game. It is entertainment business. At the end of the fucking day, you gotta play it in your way because every player is different. Like we can name 5 different players: Steph Curry, LeBron James, James Harden, Ja Morant, Michael Jordan. All those people have different styles of playing, but they playing the same fucking game, but they got different styles. They get it done in different ways. So if you are, an artist like, Boss, you got to play the game in that avenue and way that you want, but you got to figure out a way that you can be the game changer. Game changers is what solidifies you. Yeah, that's what solidifies you and brings you into like catching people's ears as being a game changer. What you do different, what are you bringing different to the game? And musically, that shit is extremely hard. Like musically, that shit is extremely hard. So now.
This is my shit. I'm sorry, but I'm loving this shit.
Yeah, so now niggas is doing it in gimmicks, fucking social media antics, fucking style, which is cool. It's playing the game, but like I would love to see it come back, because like how niggas was changing the game back in the day was a song, like nigga, a song. Like
how we changed the game
it was a song.
Said. The whole world right now is how we was.
Like, facts. We weren't just facts. And I was in the A with your brother, so I saw the impact that.
We.
Yeah. So
we
it was
wasn't
like
just a song.
So like, no, for real. We came different. I just think the world was not ready for what we had to offer, and I feel like it just took a hold too soon. Like it took with this shit, you can't stop. Like this shit, you gotta keep hitting with this shit. This shit gotta keep moving. You gotta keep, you gotta keep moving with this shit, and you gotta understand. Like, I don't know, bro, it's different. This shit is different. But like, I for sure can say like, when we was doing the BPG shit, like we most definitely came in on some. We had niggas dressing like us.
Yeah, that shit was cooked, nigga. Before all these niggas.
We said
before all this shit, we was the most authentic niggas. Y'all niggas made that. Who's ain't made that?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was crazy. How we used to have niggas be like,
This shit was y'all niggas to get in front of us like, I'm trying to travel for this shit. Y'all got the hoes, don't you? How y'all live? Y'all wake up the hoes. Nigga, we don't wake up the hoes, but.
But the crazy thing about it, when you in it, when you living it, like you don't really realize it. You don't really see it. You know what I mean? It was life. It was just what we was really trying to push on the world and shit. Like niggas was really out here trying to put this shit on the fucking world. Like, and that's one thing I learned from that experience was like, bruh, you really got to get out here. That's the only way they gonna really fuck with you and know you is you got to get out here, bro. You really got to be touching these small ass markets. The game is different since then than now, but back then, like what got Courtney so heavy was like niggas was in these small markets, niggas was putting it in their face, niggas was branding, niggas was marketing, niggas was in the studios with the big name niggas and really showing big name niggas like, damn, these niggas got some shit. And I want to tell a story about your brother, bro. When I knew, like, the day I knew your brother was it.
Yeah.
So we was in the A, right? We was in this club, and I'm sorry, I'm talking.
Yeah, you good?
I'm sorry. So this story, I got to tell the story.
My brother was cut though.
Yeah, Courtney gonna remember this story for sure. Ro gonna remember it. Richie gonna remember it. Shine gonna remember it, right? So we was in this club, right? And we was chill. I'm talking about we in the club chill. It's a good ass night. We in the A. I had class earlier that day. We in the A, right? So what used to happen in the A was like, you'll be in the A, you'll hear songs like you never heard before. Like that's how Atlanta was back then. But if shit was hot, it's kind of like that. So it was hot. So we was in that hole, right? And it was this song that came on.
Yeah.
And it was like, you already know what's on my mind. And we was in the, I'm talking about all the everybody in the club, like, and it didn't have no verse on it. It just had a hook. I ain't never had that experience in the club.
Like it was an unfinished song.
The nigga played it by accident. And we was like, who the fuck is this? And then Courtney came over there like, that's me, fool, that's me. We said, bruh, go to the studio now, finish that hoe. That shit, bro. We was in the club like, what the fuck is this shit? Bro, that shit was so fucking hard. Like, it was like a movie moment, bro. That shit was the hardest shit I ever heard in my fucking life, bro. And there wasn't even no verse. The beat was playing. So niggas in the club like, what the fuck is this? Bro, niggas was vibing to that hoe. And bro came over there, tapped us, that's me, fool. He played the wrong song. We were like, bro, that shit hard as fuck. And like, that hoe was like, to this day, bro, I'll never forget that night. Cause I was like, bro, nigga, like, that hoe. I just knew then, I was like, it is fucking over. It is over. And that's when I knew then. Like, I had already knew, because I seen bro in the studio with crazy people. And this shit didn't phase bro. It was just like,
Downtown.
You know what I mean? Bro just did the shit. And just that night, because we weren't in the studio when he recorded that hoe. And it was just on the same disc as the song. I think he was trying to play Pretty Boy or probably play Break the Knob or some shit. And he played that hoe by accident. The DJ did. And that shit, we were just like, what the fuck? So that was just a good like musical moment for me in my life for sure. And that's when I knew.
What you said.
Yeah, because I never forget that shit. Because that shit was just like, damn, like this song sound like you can see. You know how songs you can see coming out of the speakers and shit.
Yeah,
that shit was like floating on top of the club.
The performance and shit.
Yeah, like that shit was just the waves of the song was just floating in the club because it was touching niggas' ears. Like niggas was it was. If you in the club, a song that you're not familiar with, for it to grab you. For it to fucking like grab your attention, you never heard it. That's how it was. I remember a lot of songs when I heard it in the club for the first time and it caught me. You get what I'm saying? And that was one of them jumps for sure. But yeah, I'm sorry. I got but that's just what music do to you, bro. That's why I love this shit. Like people think this shit be a phase. Niggas be rapping just to be rapping to be cool. Like niggas legitimately love music,
right?
Bro.
That's why I can't put it down because I love that shit, bro. Real talk, bro. I don't give a fuck if, like I do want the world to hear me, but at the same time, bro, I just really love doing music, bro. Really,
this shit is like
therapeutic.
Yeah, it's our fucking life, like, bro. This shit is part of my DNA.
You are. Y'all, he just making this shit though.
Yeah, that shit do be hard though. Sometimes I hear my shit, I be like, that bro, you niggas need to hear this shit.
Hell yeah. I be listening to KO shit sometimes. It become
like they just my bad. They just you did the acapella joint. My bad.
I did an acapella song.
Yeah, the joint with no beat. Then you do this video joint with no beat. Like it was a visual, a movie ass video.
Shit, I don't know. I did so much shit.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about, nigga.
You probably talking about him.
Hell nah, that was you. I saw you drop.
How long ago?
Your last video. It was like 2 years ago, a year ago.
It had to be, bro. I've been promoting me. Yeah, I've been promoting him.
Man, you look just like Brady.
We work together. We work together on music.
Go to it.
We gonna catch that hoe. We got a lot of music and videos to watch when we get done to catch up.
I feel like that was you, bro.
I ain't dropped the song since those guys. Personally, I haven't dropped the song since those guys. Yep. Personally, now with Lil Dylan, like working on music with him, his homies, like I've been heavily on that shit.
They looked like you, bro. Like
we kind of fake,
y'all brothers. But damn, like DT and bitch, man. Yeah, I felt it.
So
It was a deep joint.
It was a deep.
Yeah, it was like a deep, like a real, like a deep joint.
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. But I'm not sure what song. But man, we could talk about music all night and stories all night about music and stuff.
Yeah.
So what got you to making music? Was it your brother?
Yeah, I'm gonna just say like he got me to go and do it. Like I always loved music and shit, but I was just really promoting, bro. Being like I was like a little nigga, like 10 and shit. And then bro just like, you know what I'm saying, just was a nigga like, man, bro, yeah, he just so full of the rap. Like he just was like, bro, you do that shit, bro. I was 12,
Yeah.
and then I dropped the song. When I dropped it hard, I just fell in love with this shit. He wrote my first joint. I wrote a little bit of it, but he wrote my first joint. But like my first and my second joint. Then after that, I just wrote everything. I was about 12 or 13.
Yeah.
So
when you dropped your first song, bro. Remember
yeah,
when you dropped the song?
I was gonna say my brother's the reason, and I think did you write my first joint?
Nah, you wrote. I said, bro, you do it. I always been that nigga like, bro, go on, do this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
you wrote, said, man, screw my voice up. I ain't want nobody.
Yeah, I didn't want nobody to hear me cursing and shit.
Yeah, that shit was something too.
Yeah, cause I had to. My
still
first
got
song was
that
screwed.
joint.
I was screwed like a motherfucker. My voice was screwed.
Yeah, that's your hard though. That's just for a young nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So what motivates you to keep going, like, and not give up and not stop? Like, what is that one thing that motivates you to keep pushing?
I feel like my soul is just like they gotta hear this shit. Like I gotta leave that shit for the people. Like I'm really saying some shit. This shit different. The style different. The whole cadence, the everything. Like this shit. If this shit don't get heard, like y'all gonna miss this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I be killing this shit. Shit, I'm my own fan.
Mm-hmm.
But like a girl told me one time, like she was bumping some shit. She was bumping some my other shit, my slow shit and shit. She was like, you know what I'm saying? Your shit saved my life type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, how that make you feel when she said it?
Man, like nigga, like it just boosts me up like Mario. Like man, go drop something else then.
Yeah.
I'm thinking she listen to the slow shit.
People don't realize.
Another
Yeah, people don't realize like if you got a friend that's an artist or a friend with a business or a friend with anything that they trying to do with their lives, like telling them you proud of them or telling them, you know, keep pushing. That shit goes a long way. Or support, like just live. Your homie got a clothing line, if your homie got insurance company, or just believing in them. You know what I mean? Like, man, I'm gonna let you do my car insurance, or I'm gonna let you, you know, I'm gonna fuck with you on being my real estate agent. Anything, you know, whatever the fuck they do, like believing in them, bro. Like that shit pushes them and takes them to the next level. That's like he said, it's a boost off, it's a power up for sure. So just, you know, continue to motivate your people, bro. These your people. Yeah, these your people.
You know, if they like this nigga can hit for a bill. Or it'd be like, you know, this billionaire nigga, but there's connection. Fuck that money. His connections, they gonna have you like, it's easy shit. Not to try to pay off your niggas and nothing, but we all grown and we all gotta take care of our families.
I feel like the connection, not to cut you off, my bad. The connection is more important than the money, but the connection can get you.
Yeah,
bro, your network is your net worth.
Yeah.
For sure. Like
shit,
I've learned this too. Like the relationships you have in life is way more valuable than a friend that can just give you money.
Bro. They connect. You stay connected, bro.
I was in the Tigers game today with the treatment that I got simply because of a network that I had. You get what I'm saying? A person that I knew. You know what I mean? That didn't hesitate. That's not gonna hesitate. Just off, you know.
Yeah.
So
I got a question for you. So do you ever get like discouraged in making music and just about, you know, where you at with it, or just the overall your feeling of like being an artist sometimes? Like,
I say every nigga who been doing this shit, and then you know you hard, you gonna feel like damn.
Yeah.
But it's just like at the end of the day, it's like nigga don't get discouraged. Nigga, you just gotta go hard. It ain't like you went hard, and then they said hell nah. Like it ain't like you was on the billboards and they said hell nah.
So like when you was working with other niggas you made music with, came up with whatever, and y'all separated, how did that like affect you?
It affected a nigga. It affected a nigga, like, but I just, you know what I'm saying, I believe in God and shit, so it be like you see that you don't need them niggas. Like at the end, like you, like I for real, bro. Like I had niggas that was like, real close to me, like the main niggas. But if I'm still doing this shit. Like I ain't never slow up on doing this shit. I never slowed up on doing this shit. I got shit for every year, even 3 albums a year for this shit. So I just can't I couldn't slow up. But you see niggas colors and shit, but it teach you a valuable lesson though.
Right.
Like if you gonna on some more shit, if you make music with a nigga, this shit gotta be forever. I gotta be forever with you, cause I don't wanna not be able to bump my shit, cause you want my shit.
I never thought about that. I ain't never thought about that.
Right.
But I never thought about that.
Yeah, like you be like,
the nigga changing that hoe. I don't want to hear that nigga. But like, I feel you. I ain't never thought about that though.
Big ass facts.
Niggas do be having niggas that they've done music with in the past, they fast forward they verse. Or they skip they verse.
Yeah, well, you cut that bitch.
Yeah. And that's just it. So like, artists gonna feel me out there on that one.
When you do your features, like, are you featured with other artists or you do music with other artists now?
I do music with other artists. I my nigga GLB Tank. You know what I'm saying? I need to do something with Cal. I need to do something with GT, but I'm bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie, like,
I be so caught up in my shit.
I love to like feature other artists, bro, like, and create something that ain't just coming from me, if you know what I mean. Like, I think that shit, I'm not just talking about some shit that you be like, you know, you just trying to do this because it's gonna make you popular or whatever, but like really like an artist you really admire, like you really want to fuck with them type shit. Like, you ever experienced that when creating music?
Oh, you say have I experienced it?
Like somebody that you been like, bruh, I really fuck with what you, not just on some let's do a song type shit, but on some like you, a nigga that you like, bruh, I like.
Or a woman.
I don't just be doing music with like just everybody like that. Like I said, my nigga Tank and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got bro on this and shit, but I did music with shit, my nigga 2-3.
Yep.
Yeah, my nigga baby 2-3. Shit, my brother, I love to do shit with bro, but when I would do shit with bro, but shit, my little cousin Grippo, that nigga, yeah, this one nigga I like how he come. I just want to see him do this shit. Like I want to see Cutthroat do this shit. Like I just want to see a nigga do this shit. Was that the answer to the question?
I mean, yeah, ain't no right or wrong. I was really speaking like it was a personal question, low key, because I was finna just talk about that shit. Like, I really fuck with
like just making music with other niggas. If you dope, I love this shit.
I mean, yeah, niggas and women, but it's just like, to me, that's like me sharing a piece of like my soul with a person, fool, and like somebody take that shit for granted, bro. Like, I don't fuck with that shit. Like, it's a lot of people I came across when we're doing this music. When I say
okay, now I see what you said. Like when the niggas say, man, you rap, and they be like, I rap too. Let's do a song. They don't really care. They don't even know how dope you
or people you've been knowing for a minute that you've been like fucking with. Like,
that
shit.
Just niggas not taking it as serious as you do, and then
like they're not putting their life
are not appreciating what it really.
It's more so that just like not appreciating. Like, I'm talking about me as a person for
because your art is you.
Yeah, like just a piece of me, and like people taking for granted that piece of me that I'm giving them. It's like I'm going that deep as like as far as past artistry and shit like that. Like, it's human beings type shit. Like,
one thing about making music with people and just doing anything in general with anybody is it's time. So whenever we're coming together, that's time. That's time away from my little girl. That's time away from my personal life that I will never get back again. So it should be valued and it should be appreciated. This is priceless. This is my time. So like whatever we coming together to do, it needs to have some type of, value to it.
When I'm doing this shit, I ain't trying to waste no time. Like, we need to shoot a video. We need to monetize this motherfucker the best we can, do some promo, because I put my all in this shit. And then just writing shit ain't the easiest. Like, I say like, not the easiest, but I'm not just saying anything on this shit when I'm putting my all in this shit. So if a nigga,
it's a piece of you.
Yeah, I hate when I bump some shit and that shit never went nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
He be like, what the fuck? Like, nah, like not when I do my own shit. If I'm on somebody else shit, like you just do this shit on the side. You don't even know I'm blood, sweat, and tears with this. You know what I'm saying? So That's why I watch that too. But I watch niggas work ethic. You got it like.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
Work ethic
is work ethic. I think Dave Dash just said that shit. Like work ethic. He watch motherfuckers work ethic. Like. Yeah, I mean, honestly, with this rap shit, it's not hard to have talent. Like, everybody rap. It's not hard to rhyme words together. That's not the hard part. The talent part is longevity. The talent part is being able to adjust and adapt to, different types of artistry, as far as production, as far as song structure, as far as everything. Like, that's where the art comes into understanding, like, the game, like understanding music, not just going in being able to make a fucking song. Anybody can do that. My little girl is too. She can make a song, but at the end of the day, it's just the art is in longevity and believing in just how you put it together. And I've heard stories of like Kanye changing the snare drum 100 times because it ain't flying in niggas just to do a snare. You get what I'm saying, on the beat. Like, that's how serious it is for certain people. Yeah. So I don't know.
Shit, I done took motherfucking 3 or 4 days to do a song just to get that bitch just right. I done seen Snoop Dogg.
Niggas take years.
Like a long
niggas
time.
have taken years on
when I was first dropping out, like, fuck y'all take that long, nigga. This shit 5-10
Watch
minutes.
the Kanye documentary, bro.
When I got into it though, I'm like, nah, nigga, it take that long when you want to paint this picture, nigga. This is Vincent Van Gogh, Michelangelo, nigga. Like,
that nigga had them songs for years.
That bitch come and that bitch hit and all that, cause you don't want this shit to get old.
But as an artist too, your painting is almost never through. Like, it be, like, it's always stories of like artists with songs. They be like, I hate this song because I would have did this different, but this motherfucker be #1 on the charts. You get what I'm saying? Or a painter, he might be at his art gallery and being like, fuck, I should have did a little bit more green right there. You get what I'm saying?
Come hard.
But the skill is to know when enough is enough, like when to stop. That's a skill too, because you can be stuck on a song for
I hate redoing songs. Because
it never the feel will never come back.
For me to that feeling, I'm not finna I can't copy paste a feeling.
I'm big on that too, bro.
Yeah, it's done.
Once they can't get it, that's over with. Yeah, when I feel like I'm stuck on it, I gonna go to the next one.
You can you can tell when like hit records have been re-recorded and shit. You be like, it don't give you the same feeling that it gave before. But I mean, I
like all the way turned up.
That joke was perfect at first. Yeah. That joke was perfect, and then they remade that shit. What the fuck? Yeah, I remember that. That was our era. When we was in. Yeah.
Still a nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
But I feel what you saying though.
For sure. I don't know, man. But another question I want to like ask too is like, have you ever been in love, and what is love to you? If you have, kind of talk about it briefly, and what is love to you? Like, it don't have to.
Still in love. You know what I'm saying? I got my wife. You know what I'm saying? Shout out her. You know what I'm saying? Following me down for a nigga I seen. You know what I'm saying? Get cut open. You know what I'm saying? I might see my kids come out. All type of shit. That shit deeper than that. Then she loyal the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why a nigga just a nigga? You know what I'm saying? Nigga just. You know what I'm saying? You still a nigga, I'm thugging out here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't changed up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, go through shit for sure. Yeah. You be like, what the fuck? Cause females be doing some more shit.
Females be. Yeah. We just gonna leave it right there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
feeling the blank.
Yeah, hell yeah. Feeling that motherfucker. A bunch of blank.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling that shit. I feel like this shit just, that shit undying. Like love past just my girl too. That shit.
Yeah, that's why I asked the question. Cause it could be
that shit love like amongst, like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers. I love y'all niggas. So, like real talk. Like, you know what I'm saying, and the energy of true love. You know what I'm saying, that shit make niggas young, that shit make niggas go. Cause when you down in the dumps, cause all of it be down and fuck. Like, I could leave here right now and think of some retarded ass shit, make a nigga just be on some low shit. But I wouldn't though, cause I'm having a good time and shit, and this shit, you know what I'm saying, this the medication for this shit. Type of shit. When you must love, you know what I'm saying, when you ain't must that shit.
Dang,
that shit detrimental.
You just said some real shit.
You did.
You just called love medication.
Yeah.
That shit hard.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to cut you off. I just want people to catch what you just said. Like,
Yeah.
And it just also goes to show, like, when you around, like, certain people, around certain energy, around certain, you know, I don't know. That's why you got to embed that love into your children, because we are a reflection of our parents.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, any room I walk in, I hope that they get that same feeling. You know what I mean? The same with you. You know what I mean? Like, I hope it's always just love, not hostile. Or you know what I mean? When I'm in the area.
When you see a nigga just straight up, you know what I'm saying? My dog.
But we've been around people that the energy just be like, nah.
Yeah, it be weird. You be like,
I gotta get the fuck away from around.
I can't be around it tough ass nigga.
Yeah,
Nah,
bro, I hate that
most
shit, bro.
definitely
I most definitely not stand it, bro.
That tough ass.
Just imagine being in a club full of a club. That's what a club is to me sometimes. The
I don't
energy
go to
just,
that.
the energy just don't
Once
be
I feel
right.
the energy, I'm stupid,
Now, some
retarded
spots,
mode. Like,
some spots
I
you
don't
can
want
walk
to be in
in.
that mode.
Yeah,
I hate it.
It's
Yeah,
rare
I
here
do
for
too.
me, honestly, and I hate to say that about my city. It's rare, but like some spots, like out of town, or certain places I've been to, you walk in and the energy be just right. You be like, fuck, the right
Yeah,
song
when
be
I was in South
playing. The
Carolina.
drinks taste a little bit better.
Yeah.
The food is
We chilling.
outstanding. We chilling.
it's no
We
tension in the
chilling.
room, bro.
Like, I had them
Tension
experiences in
for-
Chicago,
tension.
like LA, like
I'm talking
different
about that
places.
everywhere I went to, nigga. I had that experience.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
But nigga get here, I think it's because we know a lot of people here. I think that's
True.
what it
I don't
is.
think it's that.
You don't
I don't
think so?
know.
I think the
either.
energy is
Nah,
energy,
I think it's just cause we on edge, bro. Like in our city. You talking about the people or us?
I'm talking about.
Nah, it's the energy they be.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like that's
But
the
I ain't gonna lie, I
energy.
be getting love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I be getting love.
When I was in the arena today, I just told y'all, like, I
Yeah.
felt the love, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the love was here. The love is here, bro.
Yeah, it's love here, but it's a.
I feel with
You
you,
talking
but if
about
you in them club settings
Yeah,
here, them bar
clubs.
settings here, bro, it's
That
different.
shit dead,
The music,
bro.
and I'm gonna be honest and brutally honest about this. Our music has a lot to do with that here in Memphis.
Yeah.
The music, like, if you go to these places, bro, if you constantly hearing blow a nigga ass off, kill a nigga, I'm sliming a nigga, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that the whole night, what do you think that's gonna do to your mental? What do you think that's gonna do to your fucking your energy level?
Shit, you see what that shit doing to
Yeah.
the city. I ain't gonna act like I ain't the blind with them. I'm a, you know what I'm saying, but this shit different though.
We tell our stories,
Yeah.
and I'll never fault a nigga for rapping about it and stuff like that, because, I mean, we tell our stories, we tell our life experiences. At the end of the day, I feel like it gotta be a balance. I think it gotta be, because you ain't that all day, every day. So
yeah, that's the shit that kid, that tough shit.
Nigga,
Like,
yeah.
come on, my nigga, you not this all day. Like how you make music, but you ain't got nothing different than this.
But I feel like if the
This shit,
music
bro.
in Memphis changed, or even if we had a balance, we don't have a balance. It's just this. There's no other side to
That's
it.
why I'm in the dude.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why Lil Bruh in this shit. That's why I'm in this bitch. Because if we had that other side, and that's our thing, the other side.
It seem like we
If
gotta press harder though with this
Yeah,
shit.
you
though.
have to, nigga.
Yeah.
That's what I did with those guys. I can't tell you how many times I heard this shit hard, but where can I play this? Or that shit hard. Who's gonna bump this shit here? Who gonna fuck-
Bullshit.
Yeah, you know what I
They
mean.
will bump this shit.
Yeah.
That's what we heard from the
It's
naysayers. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it from the naysayers, like the DJs, the
I'm
radio
telling them
execs.
bullshit. That's
You know,
for them.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you know, and that could be discouraging, but at the same time, like it's us. We got to kick them doors down. At the end of the day, we got to knock them doors
I'm a
down.
fucking artist. I'm giving you this shit. You know what I'm saying? It could be trapped out. It could be still in love and trapped out. It could sound like the worst shit ever, but this shit nice as fuck.
But
So like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like but I'm saying some good shit. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's there.
Bro, you always been on that too, bro. Like, even as a young nigga, like, your music, bro, like, it might have been that trapped out shit. I remember a line
Y'all
you
had the different shit too,
said.
though, on God.
I remember a line you
That shit
said
is
that I'll
catchy.
never forget. And it ain't even like no deep ass line or nothing like that, but it was like one of the hardest lines I ever heard in my life. It's gonna be funny because that's you. That nigga was like, pirate though, nigga, all about the booty. It was something like that, like some shit
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think
Yeah, you said like pirate though, nigga, about the booty.
Get
I was
a
like,
lot
bro,
of
this
booty.
the get a lot of booty
That
like
was
that.
my train.
Bro, that shit.
Pina colada, smooth
Dude,
booty.
yeah. Yes, bro. I never forget that shit. I remember I first heard that. I said, "Look, boss, he really the one.
Yeah.
He really the one. Like, he
Yeah.
really the one."
I always told her, bro, I said, bro, I used to tell her, bro, you hard, bro.
Yeah.
Real
Pina
shit, bro.
colada,
I still be
smoothie.
bumping my own
Yeah.
song, bro. On the
Yeah,
song,
yeah.
nigga. I just put a whole song on my seat. on my laptop, found some CDs. So I gotta send these jumps to the Google Drive, man. Save these hoes in the vault.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate that.
Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah.
Yeah, for real, this shit be.
But we gotta do this again, man. We gotta most definitely do this because time flies when we talking and you having fun. We gotta most definitely do anything you want to leave the people with before we stop. Anything you want to say, tell them where they can find you.
Yeah,
tell them where they can hear your music.
Promote your shit.
Man, Instagram, everything, Boss Haymakar. You know what I'm saying? BOSSHAYMAKAR type shit. You know what I'm saying? All my music on every platform you can, you know what I'm saying? Major platform like Amazon, Apple Music, all that. You know what I'm saying? My new album just dropped, Mass It. It's on there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You hear what we talking about, you can see a nigga Mass It, you know what I'm saying? I hear a nigga Mass It, I ain't see that shit. When you hear this shit, when a nigga come and nigga slamming on all them hoes, come with them bars, coming with the hooks, all this shit, they come with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I got the leaders, man, nigga shit. Keep pushing, nigga. Get the bread, nigga. Be a nigga. Be who you is.
And from us to you is this, like, as a man, as an artist, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be emotional. If you ever feel depressed, if you ever feel anything, like, bro, we here. Like, we here to talk, bro. Like,
and bro, I had plenty of deep conversations.
Yeah. So, like, it's okay to be that way. Especially as an artist, bro. You sensitive, bro. You sensitive about your family. You sensitive about your shit, your art. Like, it's okay. And I'm telling you, it's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. So it's okay, bro. So, you know, that's what somebody needs somebody is about, bro. We all need each other at the end of the fucking day.
Yeah.
We need all, that's what, you know, somebody out there needs somebody, and we need each other at the end of the day.
And I remember one time, man, I was like, I always knew, bro, fuck with me. But I really, really knew when this happened. I had posted some shit on Facebook, some shit. And my G hit me up like, bro, you straight? Man, called me, bro. You straight? Checked on the nigga, bro. We talked about this shit, bro.
That goes a long way.
And I was like, bro, didn't know how much he better he made me feel after that conversation. Real shit. He juiced me up.
He paid attention to the signs.
Real nigga shit. And he hit me up, bro.
Doing some normal shit, cause I'm like, man, niggas be dying out here and shit. Like, fool, I love my niggas, fool. When I say I love my niggas, fool, this shit ain't how niggas just, that shit a fad now. I remember niggas laughing at me for telling my niggas, man, I love you, bro. Like, but they just, you know what I'm saying? It's just real shit. I'm gonna show that shit because shit.
It's normal, and we gotta take that awkward feeling away from when it's when you can tell your homie or even with some people their dad. Like, they feel weird telling their dad or their granddad or their uncle, I love you. You know, from a man to man type of perspective. We gotta take that awkward feeling. We gotta take that.
You gonna regret it,
man. At the end of the day, facts.
That big ass fact, bro.
Facts.
You gonna wish you could say this shit.
Facts. So, you know. It's been great talking, bro. We almost at our time crunch, so anytime you want to come back, bro, let us know. You this Mikasa Sukasa, you know what I mean?
Well, it ain't Joe Mikasa, but
you know, I'm just saying, far as the podcast.
Niggas off from the house and shit.
No, not the house.
Hold on.
The podcast is the home. The podcast is the home. But I mean, you know. Once again, this is somebody. Somebody needs somebody.
As a motherfucker, I've been stoned. I've been just stoned as a motherfucker. My bad, y'all.
No, you good. You good. It's been a good episode. But this has been Somebody Needs Somebody. I am DT, the middle child.
Don K.O. the stonest. Don K.O. the oldest.
Dylan, a.k.a. son of the wave, youngest son.
And this has been Somebody Needs Somebody, the SNS podcast, man. Love. Appreciate you, boss, man. Love you, bro.
Yeah, love you, bro.
How long was it? An hour?
Yeah. Then the camera didn't stop. I was like, good shit, there. We good.
Damn, the light. I just noticed the light went out.
Yeah, they just went out, so they lasted.
That shit was live, though. That was a good one, though. I was high as hell.
I didn't realize it had been a fucking hour.
Yeah, I didn't either, bro. It felt like
I had